multiple TMs, and lots of people say, why? I have a big mama, I use the big mama, and that works for everything. Well, it wouldn't work for me, because as I said, I have customers that clients, customers, whatever you want to call them. Some of them might want to call it a table, the next one call it a desk, and the next one call it something else. And it has to be consistent. So my TMs are separate. And yes, when I start on a new table manufacturer that might or might not be using guests as well, I might keep that in the background, but I will give it a penalty. So that way I can make sure that I keep my stuff, my translation consistent. Well, so you can keep it per customer, you can do it per specialization, you can do both. You can have lots of different ones, same segments of same projects and different ones if you want to. I very often use project memories and master memories. And that for me is a very wise thing to do, because sometimes you change the segmentation with join and expand and whatever you want to call it, shrink and expand, join and whatever. And if you do that, you don't want to have the half bits and the full bit in your memory. So if at the end of the whole thing, you chuck your project memory out and you put just what you're going to send the customer into your master memory, you will never have a problem with it. When it segments wrong, it will just say there's nothing there, and you don't have to correct the bits and the whole. So for me, that makes a lot of sense. And if you keep it per specialization, of course, you don't have to repeat research. Anyway, so I use working and master. We always have one, and we actually have it made automatically when we start a project, but that's later on in the talk. I like to see where things come from, where did it come from, which project. So every project will add metadata to the segment telling me from when it is. And then we can also see that one is older or one is newer or whatever, which one, or one is from the reviewer or one is not. You can decide based on that which one you want to use if there is an inconsistency somewhere.